The Weaver's Dream. In a small village nestled in the heart of a vast forest, there lived an elderly weaver named Tarun. He was known for his exquisite tapestries, each one a masterpiece that told stories of ancient myths and legends. Despite his talent, Tarun was a humble man, content with his simple life. He believed that every thread in his loom was a reflection of fate, and that destiny was something one had to accept with grace. For years, he wove with patience and dedication, creating intricate designs that were admired by all who saw them. However, as time passed, Tarun began to wonder if his life had been too predictable, too confined within the borders of his small village. He yearned to see the world beyond the forest, to explore the unknown and perhaps find a greater purpose than merely weaving tapestries. Yet, he was also afraid, for he had always been told that venturing beyond the village was dangerous and foolhardy. One day, as Tarun was working on a particularly complex piece, he received a visit from a mysterious traveler. The traveler was unlike anyone Tarun had ever seen, dressed in robes that shimmered like the night sky and carrying a staff adorned with strange symbols. The traveler spoke in riddles, but his message was clear: your destiny lies beyond the loom, Tarun. The threads you weave are not merely fabric, but the fabric of reality itself. If you wish to discover your true purpose, you must leave this village and follow the path that fate has laid out for you. Tarun was both intrigued and frightened by the traveler's words. Could it be true that his life was meant for something more? The thought gnawed at him, and that night, he could not sleep. He sat by his loom, staring at the unfinished tapestry, and felt a deep longing to know the truth. But leaving the village would mean abandoning everything he had ever known: his home, his friends, his life as a weaver. Was he ready to take such a leap? The following morning, Tarun made a decision that would change his life forever. He packed a small bag with the essentials and, with a heavy heart, left his village. The path ahead was uncertain, and he had no idea where it would lead him. As he walked through the forest, he encountered numerous challenges: treacherous terrain, wild animals, and harsh weather. Yet, with each obstacle he overcame, Tarun felt a growing sense of strength and purpose. The journey was arduous, but it also brought him closer to understanding the traveler's cryptic words. He began to see the world not just as a place of danger, but as a vast tapestry of experiences, each thread interwoven with the others to create a complex and beautiful design. Tarun realized that his destiny was not something that could be found in a single place or moment, but something that was constantly evolving, shaped by his choices and actions. Finally, after many months of travel, Tarun reached the top of a high mountain, where he was met by the same traveler who had visited him in the village. The traveler smiled and said, "You have done well, Tarun. You have faced your fears and embraced your destiny. But the journey is not over. The tapestry of your life is still being woven, and you are the weaver. Every choice you make, every step you take, adds another thread to the fabric of your existence. Remember that destiny is not something that is handed to you, but something that you create with your own hands." With these words, the traveler disappeared, leaving Tarun alone on the mountaintop. But Tarun was no longer afraid. He knew that his life was a journey, and that destiny was not a destination, but a path. As he looked out over the vast landscape before him, he felt a deep sense of peace and fulfillment. He was ready to continue his journey, wherever it might lead, knowing that he was the master of his own fate. And so, with a heart full of hope and determination, Tarun began the long journey back to his village, eager to continue weaving the tapestry of his life.